680's Richard Southern joins us now. Richard, thank you for joining us. We're going to talk Bitcoins. I've read up on them. I still don't fully understand them, and boy, oh boy, they're in a bit of a free fall right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit I don't get it either. It's a complicated subject, but we do know that Bitcoin has shot to the moon recently, and as they say, Roger, what goes up must come down. Bitcoin really selling off today, down about 20% to just about 14,000 US. The cryptocurrency has now lost more than a third of its value after hitting a near record of 20,000 on Monday. There wasn't any real news to drive it lower. It might have been investors taking some profits on it. As well, we've seen regulators around the world step up their warnings about this, noting that Bitcoin's origins are not understood, its volatility extreme, and its use as an actual currency, Roger, pretty much non-existent. The currency closing around 18,000 Canadian, again down sharply on the day.
Sounds like some people had to do some Christmas shopping, huh?
Are you done?
No, but they were selling their Bitcoins off to get real cash and buy things, right?
Yeah, that's probably true. And, you know, you see a big jump that we've seen. You probably want to book some profits on that because you don't know where this thing's going to go down the road.
And we need some money in the economy. It stalled in October. That was a bit of a surprise.
It was, because it's been a surprisingly good year overall for the Canadian economy. But in October, GDP, a measure of economic output, it was unchanged. So it reinforced the expectation that growth cooled off a bit in the second half of the year. And of course, this always brings to mind the question of where will interest rates go? What will the Bank of Canada do now with this information? Had a chance to talk to Doug Porter, chief economist of the Bank of Montreal, to ask him about that.
I would say what it does is it slightly reduces the chances of the bank raising as early as January. But I would think at this point, given a lot of the uncertainties that are heading our way at the start of next year, most notably NAFTA and the new mortgage rules, I think the bank's likely to wait a little while before they raise rates. So at this point, we're circling March.
And Roger, the Canadian dollar moved a bit higher today, getting close to 79 cents US.
All right, those American vacations looking okay.
Yeah.
Sobeys and Metro, they're a little unhappy with Loblaws. Said they were throwing them under the bread bus.
Yeah, so you remember on Tuesday, Loblaws admitted to participating in what it called an industry-wide scheme to jack up the price of packaged bread. But today we heard from the CEO of Sobeys, Michael Medline. He is asking Galen Weston, the CEO of Loblaws, for a public apology.
Wow.
Yeah, he says, Roger, that Loblaws threw Sobeys under the bus. He said they took an opportunity to throw a lot of other retailers under the bus here as well. Metro echoing those same sentiments. Loblaws issuing a statement standing by their previous comments. And, of course, Loblaws offering a $25 gift card to sort of make up for this. You go to loblawscard.ca to register for that. And, Roger, there's a growing push online for all Canadians to sign up to get that card and then to donate it to their local food bank, which I think is a great idea.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah.
That sounds a little bit like, did Loblaws get a jump on the others? Is that what they're mad at?
Yeah, because they got absolved from any legal proceedings by coming out ahead of this. So I don't think we've heard the end of this one just yet.
No, we're not done with the bread yet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Santa, of course, 2 more nights, and then he's on his way, going to pack his sleigh and all that fun stuff. But you've been crunching the numbers to see just how much it would cost for doing this. He's such a wonderful man, and apparently a multi-billionaire.
Yeah, he does it for the love of it, but just for fun. What would it cost him? So the cost to make the toys pegged at $24.3 billion. The real cost comes in delivering them. The air freight pegged at $95.8 billion. So in all, it would cost Santa a little over $20 billion to do what he does. It's also believed it would take just over 85,000 elves working 16-hour days for 364 days a year to make the $2 billion presents needed. But again, Santa's got magic on his side. He's got the reindeer, and I don't think it costs him a single cent, Roger.
No, I mean, delivery fees really aren't an issue there. Well, how much is straw and some... No, the kids, you know, you leave carrots out for the reindeer, so they're fed as we go, so they don't even need that.
Santa signed up for Amazon Prime, too, so he's good.
And it's zero... Well, no, there are some emissions from the reindeer, I'm sure. But poor Santa's stuck behind them for it, too.
Yeah, it's a tough night for him.
Now, you were playing Santa as well today. You delivered a lump of a gift to Francis, didn't you?
Yeah, I was in the newsroom. I didn't happen to see you, unfortunately, Roger. But my usual partner in crime, Francis D'Souza, I wanted to give him a gift to thank him for the great year, so take a look.
You may be one of the nicest people.
You know,
I
the
know.
highlight of my day every day is talking to the famous Francis D'Souza.
Really?
Yeah. So I wanted to get you just a little something to, you know, mark the season.
Okay.
This is actually something we talked about on City Biz this year. It's a Kickstarter. And it changed my life, and I'm hoping it'll change your life too. Merry
Okay.
Christmas, Francis, and all the best, right?
Thank you so much. I
Hope you like it.
if I can open it.
I got a gift receipt. If you don't like it, don't worry about it, all right? It's not a big
Okay.
deal. Okay?
Okay.
I did the wrapping myself.
That is hilarious. Look at that. The perfect goatee. So I just put it here.
You
and
actually put it in your mouth, and you can shape the perfect goatee, and it's changed my life, Francis. And you know, I think it's going to serve you very well too.
That's
it's the
very
goatee
funny.
saver.
And of course, I got you something.
No, you didn't have to do that.
I got
What?
you something.
You didn't have to do
Hold
that.
on. There is where
really
I
didn't.
put it. I knew I put it somewhere.
What is this?
Richard.
Uh-huh.
This doesn't look like a lot, but this is authentic Gardner.
This is a piece of the Gardner Expressway?
This is the crumbling Gardner.
Okay.
So
that's
Merry Christmas.
piece of the Gardner.
All the best.
Okay, I got you the goatee
It's good for the mantle.
Oh, it's, you know what? I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you,
All the
Francis.
best.
Hey, thank you.
And
Merry
all the best in
Christmas.
2018.
Let's take my piece of the Gardner with me.
Yes.
All the best. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Cheers. I have a feeling, Roger, he may have forgotten about the gift exchange, but that's okay.
I hope he
It's
didn't
the
expense
thought.
that to the company.
It's the thought that counts, and that's a real piece of Toronto right there, a piece of the Gardner, a literal piece of Toronto. So I cherish that.
And have you tried the weird thing that you gave him?
The goatee saver?
Actually, I'm not going to lie, it scared me actually.
I haven't tried that yet, but it was a Kickstarter. We actually talked about it on the air earlier this year, so I thought maybe Francis might want to give that a go, see how it works.
You know, I can't think of a better note to leave on than whatever that thing was.
Roger, Merry Christmas to you and to all.
Richard.
Eh? Happy
Have
New
a
Year.
wonderful holiday. We'll see you in the new year.
Thanks. All the best.
All right. Cheers.